Hello, my beautiful, beautiful Virgos. How are you? What's good? What's good? I want to welcome each and every one of you, whether you are a completely new viewer or an old subscriber to the one, the only Sun Cat Tarot channel. Welcome, and another warm welcome. And thank you so much for joining me here today for your Virgo August 2019 love and life reading. Now, for the old subscribers, you could always fast forward, you know the drill. But to those that are completely new to the channel, I want you to please stick around and note that this is strictly a general reading for your rising sign, for your moon sign, your sun sign, or your Venus sign. And because this is a general reading, it might not always be 100%, but that's okay. Like I said, check your other signs. You could check your partner's sign because energies could always switch. Okay, Virgo, I'm getting a few messages being downloaded to me because I was focusing on the collective Virgo aura, and I am getting a few interesting messages. For some reason, I'm feeling somebody, and this is a message not for all, but somebody has recently gotten out of either a marriage or a relationship, or somebody around you has, or you've been thinking about it, and it's actually more beneficial to you. Right now is a time to retreat from the situation. I'm also hearing, for some reason, I'm feeling a mother and baby energy. Now, I feel desperately whether the feminine aspect or even the masculine wants a child. I am feeling somebody is desperate for a baby. Don't worry. And I know that's a lot harder said than done, but your time will come. Whether through natural birth or even adoption, your time will come. I am also getting a message of more of a feminine. Somebody is worrying about aging, the aging process. I'm almost sensing beauty dysmorphia, BDD, beauty dysmorphia syndrome, right? Disorder, where you see yourself in the mirror completely different than how others see you. You're beautiful, and somebody needs to hear that today. Yes, they do. Amen. Somebody needed to hear that. But also, because of this BDD, somebody's also thinking about cosmetic procedures. For some reason, I'm getting breast augmentation, but it could even be Botox and other things, and somebody's really thinking of doing that. Be sure to check the reviews, but I do feel like if you do go through with it, it will be a successful procedure. But like I said, somebody needs to hear that they are beautiful just the way they are. I'm also hearing somebody's traveling or has an unexpected travel somewhere soon. And because of this aging thing that I'm stuck on, somebody's reminiscing on the past when things were easier or things were more, I don't know, just easier times. Yes, I do feel that. But anyways, if you could let me talk, I'll talk forever. But yeah, and then you know what else actually I'm feeling? Remember how I was talking about the mother-baby energy? I'm also sensing maybe there has been a distance between you and your mother, or somebody that plays the mother figure, somebody that, like an older sister that could be a mother figure, a mother-in-law, stepmother. There could be distance and even some toxic things going on. Like I said, for now, it's time for Virgos to retreat. And I feel like you will do it successfully this month. So let's get to your reading. Otherwise, I never will. Let's see. The first card that I'm going to pull for my beautiful, beautiful Virgos is going to represent your overall energy. It's the most important card. It's the theme of the month. It's the energy that will consistently follow you throughout August 2019 and even until September 7th. So let's see, what is the main energy Virgos are dealing with? Please and thank you. King of Pentacles. That's right, Virgo. You're about stacking your money. You are about your job. Maybe you're getting a new career or looking for a new job, and it will come to you successfully. Yes, it will. I do feel like maybe there is a time where you're not focusing on emotional things, or at least you're trying to hide behind your career. I'm also feeling like you're going to be cutting people out that don't serve you, at least for the month of August 2019. I'm feeling you're going to be logical and you're going to be ruthless in business in a good way. It's a time for you to organize. It's a time for you to worry about yourself. And I feel like you will do it gracefully. This is a great energy to be in. Yes, it is. Earth energy. You're in your zone, Virgo. So let's see how this correlates to the rest of the reading. But also, I am strictly hearing if somebody is getting out of a relationship, Virgo, you finally know your worth. You know you're not a page, nothing like that. You're a king or a queen, and you want a king in your life. But you're not too worried about that. Let's see your overall love energies. The Hanged Man, the World, and the Eight of Wands. For some reason, I'm connecting with those that are probably either thinking about ending a relationship and completing it and moving on, or are already in the process of moving on. Nothing's going to bother you this month. You might have a hard time here and there, but you are dealing with it a lot better than you would have in another month. There is an energy that you're tired of stagnation, and somebody's tired of the stagnation too. You've made sacrifices, and it's time to make those sacrifices for yourself and not for others. You're enlightened. You want completion, and I feel like you're completing something and achieving something great by either walking away, or even if somebody walked away from you, the cycle is closed, but another one opens. The World represents fixed signs that you could be connecting with, such as Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. You or this other person, though, might need to have a final closing conversation, like a closure conversation, but you're holding off. But I feel it will come towards the end of August. It won't be as negative, but listen, this reading is automatically not for everybody. This reading is for a select few. To those that have ears, let them hear. But yes, communication is very important for you to close out this chapter and to move on. I'm seeing two people almost shake hands, even after all that they've been through. Shake hands, saying thank you. Next, moving on. We've learned our lessons. We've done our deals. We've held up somewhat both of our deals. It wasn't the greatest, but it's what you needed to learn. Yep, interesting. I don't know why, but that's who I'm connecting with. I really am. 23, 25, and 35 could be important numbers. 23 or the number 5, 25 or the number 7, and 35 or the number 8. I don't know why I felt the need to say that. That might mean nothing to nobody. But let's see. Let's see your feelings, your energies, your passions towards this person. Ooh, the Tower and the 4 of Pentacles. Like I said, strictly connecting with energies and Virgos that have rising moon, Venus, sun, but there was a fallout and there was a hanging on. I also feel this fallout had to do with somebody's career or financial aspects. But let's see, I don't know. Those just fell out for a reason, so I read them. But let's see your energies, your feelings, your thoughts, your possible actions. Too many cards. And your energies and vibes towards the person you are connecting with. 10 of Wands, Ace of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. Again, yeah, completion. The 10 speaks of completion. You're almost there. I do feel you were left out in the cold, or you felt like they left you out in the cold, or you left them out in the cold. Like I said, there needs to be one final closing conversation between you, where both of you, even if it was toxic, even if it was hard, both of you need to let go. You especially, because you're carrying a burden in your heart, even though I know you're going to cut things off with this sword. You're going to have a good outcome. You're going to be happier. It's not like you've been through the worst. The Tower moment has already happened, I believe. It could happen for some towards the end of August, but you've been kind of known that this was happening. It's been happening for a while. It takes you to come to terms with it. I mean, it feels like the Tower moment is out of nowhere, the lightning strikes. But I feel the Tower was built on rocky foundation. The foundation in this relationship wasn't right. And you wanted to rebuild. You were collecting all these wooden sticks. I'm seeing you wanting to rebuild for so long, but nothing was working. It was still cold. It was still lonely. It was still a time where both of you couldn't truly let your feelings out. And even when you did, it was always one-sided. I'm seeing a phoenix being reborn. I'm seeing you rise from the ashes. It's time. It's time. It really is time to walk and to make your life better. And you know this. And your possible actions, if you go back to this person, will result in the same thing. In the cold, bitter, blizzard, winter time. Yes. Sorry to say that so bluntly, but that's what I see. And I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. Like I said again and again, for those that have ears, let them hear. Spiritual hearing, welcome here only. So, let me see one thing here. Actually, let's see, Virgo. Yeah, look it. On the bottom, I just even noticed there is the Virgo card on the bottom. You are good enough. I feel like you never felt good enough for this person. I feel like some people never felt pretty enough, good enough, like they cooked well enough or took care of something well enough. Yeah, I always felt like that's why it's been so hard for you. But guess what? You're not going to let nobody stop you. You know what you have to do, Virgo. Let's see. This part of the reading is going to be strictly for fun. I'm going to see what possible astrological signs you could be connecting with. If I mention your person's sign, then you will resonate with this video stronger. And I will be mentioning more than one sign. This sign could be in their rising, moon, or Venus. You could be connecting with a Libra. And I just pulled from the top. Yep. This is not a horoscope or a zodiac sign, but a new start is coming. Yeah, I do feel a new start is coming for you. I do feel like this is a time where you're probably walking away and moving on. You could also be connecting with a Capricorn and a Sagittarius. So, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Libra energies. Remember that if you are connecting with those people. Now, let's see the $1,000,000 question. What do they feel? What do they think? What actions do they want to take in August? Their energies, their vibes, so on and so forth. Please and thank you. Their energies towards Virgo. Yeah, they feel defeated. They feel defeated. They know that you're probably, I don't know why, I'm connecting with Virgos that are ready to move on. They are ready. You might not feel like it, but in the next 30 days, at least up until September 7th, this reading is good for, you will start to realize that direction that you need to take your life in. But anyways, yeah, they feel defeated. They love you. They have emotions for you, deep emotions. But is it a little too late for them to express them? Because the King of Cups is very mature energy. And I don't know, they could be mature or immature, but the mature energy is in the fact that there's deep emotions, but this is a coldness. Calculated coldness to not share feelings and not share emotions. Virgo, you probably felt like this person never really truly opened up to you or told you how they're feeling or what's on their mind. You always felt like you had to argue or get it out of them, and there was never fully a time where, maybe in the beginning, but lately, where both of you just let your emotions flow. Like I said, also you could be connecting with a Leo, but like I said, the Strength card, look at this woman. She's taming a lion. The beast within, the emotions, the passions, the fire, all of that was tamed, especially combined with the King of Cups. They never really let the true self be known. They hid it under layers and layers like an onion, you know? They know that you're in the process of saying, okay, it's my time. And they are also probably stuck, busy, worrying about other things now. There is a sense of defeat with the Five of Swords, a tiredness of petty arguments. Just the tiredness of it all. I just see flames. Flames, flames. Like again, like I said, I see a phoenix in flames. Fire energy. Even though you're not a fire sign. I don't know if you're connecting with one. But I see the fire really also being distinguished by this coldness and this water. Like your fire, your passions are distinguished, or yeah, is that a word? They are extinguished, that's what I mean, by this person. And this person feels it, but this person can't help it. Both of you are moving on. They could hold on to hope, they love, but they are never truly themselves. They always tame themselves. And it's very hard to connect with a person like this. They probably had a major trauma in their childhood or in their life, where now as adults, they never fully express themselves. I want to see something else. Let's see a possible outcome. And the Devil card came out. Yeah, toxic cycles. But let's see a possible outcome. And this is the After Tarot. So show me the energies that maybe you're currently in or have been in for a while. And then it will tell me what those energies will transform to in the next 30 days. What could be the possible outcome between Virgo and their person in the next 30 days? Please and thank you. Wow, the Devil again. Capricorn energy. You could be connecting with a strong earth sign as well. I feel like I've mentioned every sign. There could be a back and forth between you where you're chained together, and maybe just be careful. Be careful of getting tied down and like seeing this one person one more time and, you know, getting passionate, because it could mess with your mind. But I do see, no matter what, it's kind of a toxic cycle that's coming to an end. 7 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Yeah, I see the outcome being both of you moving on, maybe talking one last time, having one last passionate night together, but you know that it's not good for you. I feel both of you moving on. I feel the masculine energy fantasizing but moving on. Like reality will hit this person, and it will hit you too. Both of you will get hit by reality. You've fantasized, you've done. But this last, if you do have a last meeting and you talk, I do feel like you'll realize it's an illusion. It's a fantasy that you want to hold on to. Again, a snake is wrapped around the body of this man in this picture. So yeah, I feel both of you will be satisfied with some of your answers. I feel for a lot of people there might be a closing conversation. And it will really put you to ease, if that makes any sense. Let's see if this person wants to tell you anything. Let's see if this person wants to tell you something but can't, or what they're too embarrassed to tell you. What does this person want to tell to Virgo? Wheel of Fortune. It's hard for them to move on, but they're moving on. And I feel like they feel you moving on too. I feel for Virgo, it's going to be easier. No matter what, I feel like it's going to be easier for you to move on. Yep, I'm telling you. Virgo's already, they know. Virgo knows. Virgo knows that they got to move on. Because the world is here again. Completion of a cycle and a beginning of a new and a better cycle. Wow, the Magician, all major arcanas. This is in essence a beautiful reading. Yes, there was toxicity. Yes, there was bad times. Yes, there was a lot of fighting and scary stuff going on. But Virgo, I feel like you're coming to the realization of knowing that this is toxic for you. And you're going to come to the realization where you're going to start manifesting new and better things for yourself. Look, the world has all the tools, right? The pentacle, the wand, the cup, the sword. And the Magician is going to take those tools and use them and make their next dream come true. And you're going to have a lot of luck to manifest maybe even somebody new towards your life. But yeah, you're walking away from the old because what's coming is better than what you're leaving behind. And I see a completely new energy. And look, even on the bottom of the deck, like, I mean, every card is just moving on, saying goodbye to the past. Both of you are saying goodbye. It's hard. It might have been very hard. Very hard separation, very hard divorce, very hard paperwork, a lot of, or just even if you weren't married, just hard energies. But both of you are realizing you're both at this point now where you're going to be at peace. If you're not at peace now, you'll be at peace with it. You'll make peace with it. Yep. 9 of Swords. It was like a nightmare for you. You had a very hard time. You might have been depressed. You might have been anxious. But you're ready to battle. You're ready to slay those demons. You're ready to slay those dragons. You're fighting back for yourself, for your health, for your future. You're not going to stay in this energy of abuse, of toxicity, of anything. And then look, this is the 5 of Swords again, but this is the aftertear, it's the continuation. You are done with defeat and you're going to be winning. A winning outcome. This is beautiful. Sorry if it's a little confusing, but for some reason somebody needed to hear this, that they're coming out of a relationship and it's for their own good. It's for their own good to move on. Sorry if it's harsh, but it's for your own good. Any last messages for my Virgos in love? Any last messages? I just feel like this is more of a single reading almost for Virgos. And if you are single, there is a new movement, and I feel like Remember that Magician card. You're manifesting a new partner in your life, but you need this time in your life for healing. Any last messages, please? And thank you. King of Swords. Yeah, you're cutting things out. You're using logic, wit, smarts. You're done with emotion. You're done with it. I hope there was no third-party situation here. That was the Tower moment, because I do see somebody finding out about somebody else. For some reason, I'm getting a storyline, and this storyline is not for everybody, but maybe that's why I was thinking about aging and stuff. I'm seeing this king in this card, the King of Swords, having somebody younger, like a younger plaything, like a younger woman or a younger man or whatever. Somebody was fooling around with somebody younger than you, and you probably discovered it. Remember, this is not for everybody. This is just an example and a storyline that I'm getting. You discovered it. But this person that was getting with somebody that was younger than you, it was purely just transactional. There was no true emotions in it. And that's why I'm saying it's nothing to do with your looks. It's just the fact that this other person was lonely and there might have been a hard time between you. But that's the last storyline. Yeah. Ooh. And then I got the Ace of Cups. Like I said, if you're single and this is not your story, I'm seeing a new love coming your way soon. Very soon. You're going to be meeting somebody very soon. And you're going to need this alone time for a bit. And then look, the Sun. Yeah, you're going to meet somebody new very soon. And the Sun can represent August, okay, because August is ruled by the Sun. But it could also mean any other fire signs or the time around any other fire sign. But there is somebody coming your way, but for now you need to focus on finances. That's what I am getting. I know this is really confusing, but let's get the last couple words out of the way. I'm going to read a few fortunes and then we'll be done. Wow, that's a lot, but let's see. Share your happiness with others, and I feel like you will have happiness. That's why you'll share it. You are original and creative, so yes, I feel like you're going to find a new passion too, and you're working on your passions and your dreams and your goals. The glass is half full. Yes. What else? Seek to identify in yourself what you love in others. Wow, this one is the one. You will be released from the burdens of your past. You will be released from the burdens of your past by the end of August towards the first week of September. You are considerate and you're a very thoughtful person. Yep. Yes, Virgo. That's what I'm saying. Beautiful, beautiful reading, beautiful, transformative, healing energy. And you could cry it out. You could do whatever. But healing is coming. And for some, completely new love is coming. Crosswatcher, that message was for Virgo. Keep in mind, this is still Virgo's message. If you're cross-watching and there is a third party, you have to understand maybe not talking about you, but somebody else, so on and so forth. Keep that in mind. But with all of that being said, I do want to thank you for joining me here. If you like the video, please click the like button, give the thumbs up, comment down below, tell me your story, or just, be nice. But any disrespect or hate towards me as the reader, or any of my beautiful viewers and commenters down below, this hate and disrespect will be returned to you. Those energies will be returned to you. You don't want that boomerang in your life. Trust me. That boomerang will slice you up like a ninja star. So just don't do it. Okay? You'll get those energies back at you and it won't be funny. But anyways, so yeah, be nice to the readers, be nice to any reader online, and be nice to any commenter online. Sorry, for some reason I can't talk. And I do appreciate every single one of you. Virgos, that message was strictly just for the haters. My Virgos have been truly, truly beautiful on this channel. Thank you for your support. If you did resonate with this little bit, if it kind of guided you, you could take one or two things out of it. Maybe you could share it with another Virgo friend. And yeah, like again, can't talk, friend. Okay, anyways, talk to you later. Bye.